I'm Chris Direwald, and this is Power Play. Oh, Internet Titos, we are getting close. You can feel it now, can't you? There's a little chill in the air, and the second presidential debate is coming up. Now, this is the one that maybe could confirm Hillary Clinton's lead or could reset the race. All these things remain possible. What will happen and how will it happen? Who could we ask? Who would know these things? Well, Susan Ferrechio knows because she is the chief congressional correspondent of the Washington Examiner, but she is also has a broad, perspicacious patriotism that lets her drink in the political scene far beyond Capitol Hill.
Does anybody have a dictionary? What was that word?
Perspicacious. Okay. Perspicacious. Perspicacity, the ability to see beyond, to see more. And she does.
And I do, yeah.
Josh Kraushaar also is steeped in perspicacity, no doubt. He is the political editor for National Journal, and he is somebody, if you are not following his analysis of the race, you are cheating yourself. Okay, so here's the thing, and starting with you, Susan. Donald Trump, my estimation is Donald Trump had about a C-plus debate in the first debate. Hillary Clinton had about a B-plus debate. She won, but it wasn't he didn't DQ. For a guy who's doing this for the first time in his life, he didn't DQ. The week that followed, he did not help because he did not give his party the opportunity that by day 3 you say, well, you know, now that we think about it, it was really okay. For the second debate, what are the real expectations for Trump?
Course correction.
Okay.
That's the word here. For him, it looks like he's doing the right things. He's preparing this time from what the campaign schedule says. He's having a practice town hall meeting, or a town hall meeting where he will get a little bit of practice ahead of this.
Because this debate that's taking place at Washington University in St. Louis will be a town hall format in which half the questions come from the moderators, half the questions come from the people in the hall and those submitted online. So
preparation, okay? If he decides to not really focus and find ways to counter Hillary Clinton, turn the argument against her, talk about his issues, and most importantly, not take the bait. Take the bait. Someone needs to be hammering home that when he is lured in by, again, it's a town hall, but Clinton will find there will be ways for bait to be dropped. If he finds ways to avoid it or turn it on her skillfully, this can be a debate that can be a course correction for his disastrous.
As journalists and citizens, Josh, we often get frustrated when people dodge questions and duck, but it works. And Mike Pence demonstrated in the vice presidential debate, just don't answer the question. You don't have to answer every charge. Can Trump figure out a way to do that?
But, you know, Chris, it's tougher to do that at a town hall debate where you're actually talking to people directly. Right. You're not in front of a podium. You're actually walking around. And I think Trump has to really overcome an empathy deficit. We saw some of these town halls during the primary season where he was with his family and he actually did a pretty good job answering voter questions. But there was always sort of a gap between him being able to relate to the issues and challenges of your average voter. So he's going to be in New Hampshire this week practicing in a town hall style format. He really needs to show that he can connect, can feel your pain, to borrow a phrase from Bill Clinton, to really show that he understands policy but also understands the needs of people on the television.
Hillary Clinton sometimes seems to be from a different planet when she is interacting with voters because she is no doubt prepared, she's no doubt equipped, she's no doubt all of those things, but she sometimes, we talk about Trump's empathy deficit, she certainly seems to have a connection or a relatability deficit. Likeable. She has a tendency to try to overcorrect for this and weird laughter and stuff like that.
Right, that's right. And so that's going to be her problem at the debate. And I think, as you say, she's going to be prepared. But I feel like Trump has a better opportunity because while he can make up the preparation deficit, Clinton historically has not been able to overcome this issue you just very well described, which is just not being able to sound relatable to the common man or woman, and she just tends to sound a little bit robotic, I guess, and again, laughing questions off. You know, this is not her. I don't think a town hall is her strong suit, really. It can be Trump's, though, because I've seen him on the campaign trails where he has done a good job talking about his agenda as being for the people, to like, what I can do for you. And if he does that, and he can come across as a little more likable. Remember, this was the big issue when she was running in 2008 against Barack Obama. It was a likable contest, and she did not win it.
Josh, the halftime report average of polls has taken us from 1.5 Hillary Clinton lead to up to 6 points. So the momentum seems to be with her nationally and in the key states. If Trump doesn't deliver, is it too late?
You need a show that early voting has already taken place in
Right.
some key battleground states. The second debate is sort of the drop-dead point where Trump needs to turn this race around. He can do it, but one of the big alarming signs after the first debate was white women and how he lost significant ground
30
with
points,
white women.
30 points in one poll. There was a 30-point swing in the Monmouth poll, I think it was, in Pennsylvania, among white women, and it drove a 10-point spread among white voters that drove a 3-point spread overall, and not good.
In the Fox poll, right after the debate, 4-point lead among white women. Romney won white women by 14 points. So he needs to show that empathy. He needs to show that he actually knows a little bit about policy at this debate.
So he's going to come out dressed as a pumpkin spice latte. All right, guys, thank you very much. And you, Internet, we thank you. And we hope you come back for more Internet excellence on Power Play real soon.